Hey guys, Jessica here. It has been a week since my last post. Last time I did a video, which was last Thursday, I had actually gone into the doctor's office to get my 2-week post-op weigh-in. I don't go into the doctor's office for a few more weeks, but I did say that I was going to weigh myself every week anyway. So the way that it works with my scale is that my scale usually says I'm about 4 pounds lighter than what the doctor's scale would say. So today my scale told me I was 284.8. I added 4 to that to make 288.8, just because, like, if I were at the doctor's office, that's more likely what it would say. Last week, at the doctor's office, I weighed in at 294. So that makes 5.2 pounds lost this week. Yay! So that's really exciting. Right now, it's just really a whole lot of experimenting with food a little bit, trying to figure out where my boundaries are as far as my stomach, my pouch is concerned. There are days where think I have it figured out pretty well, and then there are other days not so much. I can't really eat meat, and I mean, anybody who's had gastric understands, like, it takes a little while before you can eat meat again, just because it's hard to digest. So, at best, I've had some meat substitutes, tofu, things like that. I was a vegetarian for a long time, so it's really no skin off my back to not eat meat. But at the same time, that's exactly what I'm craving, because I need protein, protein, protein. I hate the protein shakes so much, though. So, I have to choke them down a little bit. Like today, I had 2, so I got my 50 grams of protein right off the bat. I actually started working at a new massage clinic, which is primarily rehab and sports oriented, which is super awesome. I'm so excited because, I didn't really like working at Massage Envy that much. I just felt like I was just there to just yeah, I was there to make the clients happy, blah, 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 so on and so forth. But what I really like to do is rehab work, with injuries and sports and things like that. So this is a little bit better of a fit for me. The great thing about this, too, is that everybody who goes in there is basically a bodybuilder. The owner of the business, the chiropractor that works there, he's a bodybuilder, and then the primary therapist who took myself and then my friend Crystal on, she's a bodybuilder. And actually, I was talking to her about my protein issue. She said, "Well, there's this protein shake that I use. It's low sugar. It's a good chunk of calories, because getting enough calories is right now it's an issue. I'm not getting that much, but I don't want to become anorexic." So I was talking to her about it, and she said, "Well, you're going to get 50, 60 grams of protein right off the bat, about 300 calories in one shot." And I said, "That's awesome, because let's be realistic here, okay? When you first have gastric bypass done, there's only so many calories that you can consume. Right now, if I get as many as 800 calories a day, that is a big deal. But here's the problem with that, is that if you want to work out, you need to get the appropriate nutrition in order to, get your muscles to continue to fire off their synapses, or sorry, that's what the neurons do. Never mind. To get your muscles to do what they need to do to grow, to become strong. If you're going to do any kind of strength training, you need to be able to get the proper nutrition to do it, and you need to get the proper amount of protein. And somebody like myself, I have very strong muscles as is, being a massage therapist, especially a rehab type massage therapist that does a lot of lifting and stretching and things like that. It really requires you to, have a certain amount of protein, a certain amount of other types of nutrients, B vitamins, things like that. So I'm doing okay for now. I'm definitely getting those minimum requirements, at least the 60 grams of protein a day. So I'm definitely doing that in as many different types of sources as I could possibly fit in my stomach. But I do need to up it a little bit. Also, the problem is, too, is that no matter what weight you're at, if you don't get enough calories for your body to do what it needs to do, your body will stop losing weight. People don't realize this. Like, if you get less than 1,000 calories a day, and nobody should get less than 1,000 calories a day except for children, at a very young age, um, your body will begin to shut down and will start to continue to retain the fat, which is what it does when it goes into starvation mode, but it'll start eating down the muscle tissue, and this is not something I want to happen. It's very vital that I continue to keep up my strength. So that being said, I am so excited to be amongst bodybuilder types because they understand this, and it is my plan to get in excellent shape. The gastric bypass was just my tool to get my eating under control. But now that I'm at that place where my food consumption has changed, the way I eat, the way I view my food, I'm still a foodie. If anything, I'm probably even more of a foodie now because I just appreciate it that much more. Like, oh, this is so good. It's so wonderful. I have a bite. Yay, I'm done. But on the fitness level, there's a lot of goals that I have. And so, yeah, I'm just really excited to be part of this whole new group where I can do that. So I'll be able to set up an entire network of people who are in great shape, basically, that I can begin to model myself after. So I'm very excited about that. In fact, I have one of my clients is a bodybuilder, and she used to compete, but she doesn't compete anymore, but she used to, and she's going to try and get me set up with her trainer. So yeah, that's going to be way exciting. Other than that, there's not a whole lot going on. I'm already massaging again, even though I'm only 3 weeks post-op. I'm just not one to sit around and wait. The doctor told me, oh, no lifting, da 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 da. But here's my thing is, I really need to start building up my core again. I've lost some of it over the past month since I quit massaging, and you would be surprised how when you stop doing anything physical, how your body deteriorates really super fast, and you lose your what's the word? I just totally lost the word, but your ability to go for a certain amount of time. And because I haven't lost my strength per se, but I definitely don't have the same oomph that I had before, where I was busting out 6 massages in a day and it was like nothing, sometimes I'd do 7 in a row without a break and I wouldn't even think about it. Now I can't do that. I've only been able to do 1 to 2 massages a day tops. So I'm going to work on upping my calories and my protein and start getting my muscles back where they need to be. I'm still under the no weightlifting rule by the doctor, and with the exception of my work, I am still following that. I'm not actually going out and lifting weights as badly as I want to. So right now my exercise is pretty much limited to walking. I think at the beginning of next week, I'm going to hop on my elliptical and see if I can handle that endurance. That was the word I was looking for. So I'm going to test my endurance a little bit. I'm not going to overdo it, but I am going to test it out a little bit and see how I feel maybe first thing in the morning after a protein shake. So that's pretty much it. So I will see you guys next week. Oh, there was something. Sorry. I'm all over the place today. There was one more thing I wanted to tell you guys about. Since my last post, last weekend on Sunday, I'm the maid of honor for my friend's wedding, and so our bridesmaids' dresses came in. Now, I measured for my bridesmaid's dress actually like a couple weeks before I went into surgery. Now, at this point, this makes I think basically 31 pounds lost total so far, and it doesn't seem like it's that much, but I have to say I'm pretty surprised because when we went in to try on our bridesmaids dresses, mine like literally fell off of me. It was way too big, and I was really surprised because of how big it was. Now, the dresses were done according to our actual measurements, so I was measured in order to get this dress done. The plus side is the alteration lady, you know, she understands my situation, so she said, I am not gonna do anything with this dress right now. You come to me the week before the wedding, and then we'll remeasure you, and then I'll take care of it. And she said, really, it's as simple as taking it in at the sides, even if it's like 5 sizes. It doesn't matter. She'll figure it out. So she was really cool about it. But I was so excited. I mean, I was kind of blown away that this dress fell off of me. I didn't think I had lost that much weight yet. And I certainly don't really notice the difference in myself yet. You know, other people say they've seen it, and I mean, you look at yourself in the mirror every day, you don't really notice it for a little while, you know, you just hear it from others. So I think that was kind of a fun milestone, I think, and it's going to be even more exciting when I go in again. I really wish I'd gotten a picture of this as it was falling off, but when I go in again, and that's going to be 3 weeks from now, when I go in again to try this dress on again, it's going to be even bigger on me, and I'm going to get a picture of this or a video of this so you guys can see it, because this was awesome. And then that's it. And then what I'll do is the following week, my dress will have been altered to actually fit my body as it will be, you know, a month from now. So then we'll do like another picture or a video then, so you could see the difference. I mean, it's crazy. So, anyway, that is it, really. So, yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I will talk to you guys next week. Okay, bye.